What up, Doe? We back at the Buddy Mo podcast. It's May 31st, 2020. We still locked down, still in an apocalypse. I brought my man Juan Los on the show. How you doing, bro?
What up, dude?
Good
I'm
to see
alright.
you. Good to see you. Juan Los is the king of Audio Wave TV, and he has his own podcast. Y'all need to go and check that out. I'm sure he gonna have details on Audio Wave, the Facebook page. What's that?
Yeah, Audio Wave was Audio Life on Facebook, but Instagram is Audio Wave TV. YouTube is Audio Wave TV too.
Nice, nice. And he also and it's called Trap Couch, right?
Yeah, Audio Wave on YouTube. I got the Trap Couch interviews for the Midwest rappers, for the underground. You know what I'm saying? The underground Midwest, but West Michigan. Let's just go. We say West Michigan. So
And you got that you got Wave Clothing. Wave Clothing. Show the
yeah,
camera, show the camera. Make sure the camera gets to
Wave
see Wave
Clothing.
Clothing, man. Hold on.
Me.
Let us get that. Can y'all zoom that in on Wave Clothing show? Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
established 1982,
Nice.
you know what I'm saying? That's when the wave was born. But yeah, it's just a whole wave movement. So we got the Audio Wave TV. Then we do Trap Couch interviews, like I said, with the West Michigan artists, which would be our artists, you know what I'm saying? Muskegon, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo
Nice.
type joints like that. Then we interview the gangsters too. So we get the gangster stories, we get the street stories, you know, trap stories.
Word, word.
But the streets, man.
We here today for it's not even, I ain't gonna say for a bad reason, but it's just ridiculous that we always, this is something that always got to come up, especially if we got like black radio shows, black podcasts, things like that. This is always something that's going to come up inevitably on every show, and it's the the constant abuse on black men or black people period in America. But we also want to talk about the All Lives Matters movement they've been doing from city to city, because they're going to be protesting in our city, Muskegon, Michigan today, right?
Yeah, definitely. So, it's Black Lives Matter. It ain't all lives matter. I'm
Oh, it
doing the
is
Black
black.
Lives Matter.
It's Black Lives
I
Matter.
ain't saying that, you know what I'm saying, nothing against the other movement, but at the moment, right now,
Well,
we,
right now they killing black people for
yeah,
no
we
reason.
riding
Still,
for Black Lives Matter
and
because we
and,
dying, so.
and in America, in an American, this is a time in America where reverse racism is like always used.
Right.
Reverse racism is something that is being thrown out there all the time, and then to see stuff like this still be a problem, it's like, damn,
Yeah, I
how
don't,
you gonna tell me I'm tripping about racism if there was only 27 days in 2019 where a police officer did not kill somebody?
right.
And then when you think about it, black people is killed 3 times more than white people, and there was just over 1,000 people killed by cops in 2019. And it's there's a black person is 1.3 times more likely to be unarmed than a white person too.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
So what I'm saying is, for them numbers to be like that though, bro,
right.
for 3 times more black people, but we are 1.3 more likely to not even have a weapon than they
Right.
are.
Well, you know,
But but then it's still messed up because the police should not be killing nobody, and they only had 27 days out of 365 that they didn't kill somebody.
yeah. I wonder how many of those people was like black though. Like how
I
many
wonder how many was
how
black, but
many black people?
they saying okay, you got to take all the different cultures. Fine, it was like 1,000 some odd people, right?
Yeah, you gotta catch some bodies when you the police though. So
24%,
it probably was, you know what I'm saying?
24% of that, 24% of the people killed in 2019 were black, bro.
Yeah,
24%, but then 13% of the population supposedly is black.
right.
That's crazy.
So it's just
And then when you think about all the different other nationalities in this country, 24% of the people they killed out of all those people, over 1,000 people, 24% was black.
yeah,
So that's why we gonna be out here today. But then their expectation is that we gonna have some problems. They believe that we won't be able to have a peaceful gathering that something bad is gonna happen today.
I heard some whisperings about that, but man, I don't think that's really for this city. Like I don't think people here really aspiring to go out and tear up the city or nothing like that. So I don't think it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we just gonna stand. I seen that. They tore up Grand Rapids or whatever. You know, but
Well, what's
I
your
don't know,
plans?
man. I don't really.
What's your plans
I'm
for
just
like
going
your
out
people?
there to protest and stand with the people because I just found out that we was doing it yesterday. So I was wondering, was we gonna do something? You know what I'm saying? Not that I shouldn't have been one of the people trying to help put it together, but I didn't know. So
Right.
now that I do know, I'm going out there to just stand and protest, and then
Right.
listen to the speakers and just support what's going on. But we not going out there to tear up nothing or tear
Right.
up our city, cause
I think
you know,
that's pretty much my aim too. I want to go out there. I want to support our people,
yeah,
not just one people, but just the people. And then and I also want to get some perspectives. I might even try to ask a few questions, ask interview some people. I want to get some of the speakers on camera.
I seen my homie on Facebook said we never rode for Juju anyway, so we do got a incident in our city where the police did kill somebody unjustly. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out there for that. Like,
Right, that's
you know what I'm
enough.
saying?
That's
That's
enough to
enough for
go out
me
there
to
for.
go out
I
there.
agree.
So, I don't even think I lived here when that happened, but you know what I'm saying? I go out there and stand for that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they free as far as I know. So. That's a great cause. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the little homie Juju. I'm out there for that. Matter of fact. You know,
Yeah.
whoever did that, he didn't come. We didn't get justice from that, so that's the justice we want.
The
Not that
thing
I'm trying to get
is
on here and incite nobody to go out there and wild out. You know what I'm saying?
and we
My stand is to not go out
yeah,
there and wild
don't
out for sure.
wow. I mean, I think that there is a way to have to be classy about
Yeah.
the way that you go at shit.
If you
I
do
think
wild
that
out,
the best way for us to fight is the way that they fight us. The way that they put us in these positions is the way that we need to fight them, and that's with class. I think that we need it first. I think that some of the problems that organizations have, especially black organizations, when coming out trying to fight, is that motherfuckers forget to find out every single thing there is to know about what they fighting for before getting out there.
right,
So you don't check every angle. What's legal? What's illegal? What am I gonna not what? Because they looking for somebody to fuck up and arrest you to
right,
stop this whole thing. So what exactly can they arrest me for doing? What exactly should I be saying? That first of all, we not the ones putting this together. So for the public, for the people who planning to go, and you feeling passionate about this, don't get too disruptive about it. You not running the show. Allow the leaders to lead. Go
right.
out there and be a support to the leaders. Don't go out there and try to. It ain't the you come out and rowdy. They ain't. It's certain people in position speaking for a reason.
Right.
They
Nah,
listening to them, not you. So
it's
you a target
it's at
to arrest. You feel me?
yeah, and
Tweet.
it's on 900 Terrace Street at 2 to 3.
2 p.m. to 3 p.m. They
Yeah.
giving us
I
that
think
hour to
that's
do
why
that.
people were saying people was gonna be like acting out because it was only like an hour, but
The
I
thing
think.
is
But I'm gonna give you some real shit though. Rest in peace, Dick Gregory. Like
rest in
I heard a
peace.
good quote from him that he told Killer Mike and Ti. Like I'm just taking the quote because what we talking about. He said. Like what you niggas gonna do? You niggas gonna go somewhere and you gonna stand around and talk from 2 to 3 because that's the only time they gonna allow you. Like he said a different time, but still it was like an hour. So even when we protest, it's still controlled by somebody.
It's
So is
still
that really
controlled, right?
a protest? I just want to put that out there. Like
I mean,
maybe it's them
but don't turn
inciting.
it.
It's
Don't turn
them
the protest
inciting.
into a riot.
No,
It can
you
happen
inciting.
quick.
No, what I'm saying is you inciting a riot because how you gonna tell people what time a time
Yeah, what
limit on
time the
a
conversation's
protest?
over? Yeah.
Like we could protest for 24 hours if we want to. Like you can't tell us how long to gather. I mean you can now because social gathering, social distancing. But other than that, like if we out there 6 feet apart for 3 hours, I don't see a problem with that. Like there's always a restriction on what we can do, and we supposed to be free. So I don't
Right.
fuck with that. Like I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it, but we know that that's what's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
how do we fight that? Do we give them what they want by responding to it the way that they think we're gonna respond?
I ain't got the answers. That's what I'm saying. That's the issue. So people need to address that issue. Like, why is there
Yeah.
always a time limit on? Why the fuck is it a time limit
On
on
us
fighting
getting
for
our
your
point
right
across,
to
right.
getting your point across? Like, y'all gotta hurry up
Yeah.
and get this shit and get back to doing what you're doing. Like, don't rise too long.
It's just like the sick
Some
part
corny
about
shit.
that. The sick part about
They
the
wasn't
reason
in
we out
Lansing
here.
for an hour. I bet you that. They wasn't doing that
No,
shit
they
for no
wasn't doing it
hour.
out there
That
for
shit
no
like
hour.
they was
No.
out there all fucking day.
But bro, this is like the world we live in. Not to change the subject, but to say that 99% of the killings that were committed by police officers, pardoning, let's disregard the ones where they were in the shootout with a bad guy who was trying to kill people or whatever. They shot a shooter or something, you know.
Right.
But 99% of their killings from 2013 to 2019 went without a charge of a crime. Not one
free.
charge of a crime. So let's think about that. Before we go out here, we talking about the people, them the same ones finna come out there and tell us, go home. It don't matter.
Yeah.
If we fight them and we win or lose, we still lose. You see what I'm saying? Because they locking you up for hurting them. And they going home for hurting you.
Well, you might well. That's why people fucking up the city, then, man.
You know, and maybe that might be why.
And maybe that's why the riots is going, because you tell them you trying to still control the situation.
Right.
You don't got no control. We don't want to hear what you controlling. Like, we don't want you to control us. You don't have no fucking self control. That's why you killing innocent black men. So you can't control us.
But it's a bigger picture than that, man. It's
situation.
like the girl said, the girl in Minnesota. I was looking at the girl in Minnesota talking in the video. And she said some shit like,
the speaker?
Yeah, she was a speaker, and she said some shit like this. It's not even just that they just happen to be killing black people.
Right.
This shit is a bigger picture. It's a bigger racist picture where they know they gonna get away with the shit. This is why it ain't just cops killing black people, bro.
Right.
This how you get two white men that pull over on the side of the road. She mentioned this, like how you get two white men on the side of the damn road that can pull over, wait for a black dude to jog by and shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
You can have a white girl see a black man hit a semi-truck, right? Keep driving. She chase him down. He get in the middle of a stoplight where he done hit another car and can't move. He's having a seizure,
right.
A diabetic seizure in the car driving.
Right.
She goes to pull him out and then shoots him. And thought she'd get away with that. This is why the white lady cop thought she could walk into that man's apartment where he lived, shoot him, and then say she thought it was her apartment.
Yeah, that's what they be on, man.
What I'm saying is all of this stuff ain't just shit that just, they want you to believe, this is her, and she said this too, they want you to believe it's just a small group of cops here and there doing shit, but this shit is a bigger picture.
Yeah.
How you feel?
The cops, it's all like at this point, basically, if you me, like, all cops is bad. Like, we keep letting, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like, if be like, hey, I ain't racist. I had 2 or 3 people at my house. So now the thing is, like, they'll push the narrative to say, well, that ain't all cops. Well, until we figure out how to stop killing people, all cops is bad. You know what I'm saying? Because they in there with y'all. We ain't finna sit here and decipher, oh, that's a good cop, that's a bad cop. Man, look, police is killing police. They not getting convicted of no crimes. And at the end of the day, you sitting there working with them. You know what I'm saying? It was other officers around the last case. Like, it was 5 officers jumping him in the car. They putting their knees in his back and on his legs, bracing him down.
He couldn't breathe. He telling him he can't breathe.
Asking him that's how we be on. Like, we on it now. Like, all cops is bad. Like, we ain't finna start picking out who a good cop and who a bad cop until y'all figure out that shit amongst yourselves. Y'all all on the same team.
Yeah, and that's the craziest thing. It's just like you want to tell us that there's just some bad one, some good. How in the fuck is this getting past you? So in a minute, I had to just stop trusting you as a leader, right?
Right.
Because you can't see to it that the people you sending out to protect me are gonna do their job.
Yeah, and that's why people thinking like all this other shit gonna happen. But like, so. To the point that you was making at first, I'm saying, like, okay, now you want to send the police to tell us how to protest when those the people that's killing us. That's not gonna help the
It's
situation.
not gonna work like that.
Where's
That's
the
not how it
mayor?
helps.
Why the mayors ain't on the scenes? Governor,
Where
or
the
the
fuck she
political
at?
people? Why they not out there standing? Why is the first line of defense like send the police? So of course our guards gonna be up if we out there. And we tired of the police, and then we protest, and you send the police.
Right.
Man, this should be common sense, and then they try to make it like complicated, but that ain't complicated.
No, it ain't.
If we saying fuck the police, don't send the police to our shit. Where we saying fuck the police, send somebody else. It's a lot of people, prosecutors, judges, it's a mayor. Shit, send somebody else.
Send a couple
Send
mayors
them with the
got.
police. That means
Send the
everybody
mayor of
needs
the heights.
security.
Send the mayor of downtown. Send us our couple mayors, man. That's what we need down there. Don't send the police right now. We don't trust them. That's just like how the fuck we end up with a trial. You done went in this man's house. Somebody done found KKK stuff in this man's house. And you had to decide if or if not you should or should not fire him. But the thing is you want us to believe that's the only person.
It's just every case.
Like, it ain't just him. They got judges. They got all these different people who are affiliated with that stuff. It's got to be more cops. It's got to be somebody that's up in the top that debated if or if not they wanted to let him go, and letting them go was to stop the rest of them from being noticed. Yeah. How do we pull over at night for a white cop if you let a white cop who killed a young black man and then was found to have a KKK affiliation, allegedly, with the shit in his house? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we feel comfortable pulling over for a Muskegon police officer at night again.
Yeah, we got plenty of cases of racism lately.
Plenty. Not just especially dealing with Fruitport.
Yeah.
Fruitport, we had it, I mean, not to get into detail or bash nobody or no person, because I don't, but I fought over a year and a half, I fought a trial from a racist interaction. You know what I mean?
It'd be like that. I wouldn't be, I don't know, because if it was legal, then I ain't gonna tell you what to speak on. But shit, that's the type of shit niggas need to know, like.
Yeah. I remember, I think I did reach out to you during that time.
Like in the hood right now, if you get pulled over, you more likely to get pulled over by a state boy that fuck you up. But you supposed to get pulled over by people that's policing your community, not the state trooper that don't have no regard, don't know the community, don't know what's going on. That person's gonna handle that situation way different than a police officer. And I've been having this talk with the mayor and chiefs and all of that. Like, it's too many state troopers running around here harassing hard-working citizens, mistaking them for the street shit that's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which
I've been too much of that.
We done got kind of calm as a city in my eyes with this whole COVID shit. So, but I'm just saying that's a big problem in the hood. Like,
and that's the COVID thing. The COVID thing. That's why they said they only giving us an hour. This their whole explanation for that hour. It's because of the social distancing of the COVID.
It's always a time limit on protesting. Yeah, but it ain't because of COVID. It's always
but that's a certain amount of time. Right now. They saying that the reason they pressing us today is going to be because of the COVID.
They can say that, but I'm just saying, anytime you put together a protest, it's a time limit on that shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Anything that's going to be about
a time limit on the party.
Anything about black period.
I can say we having a party and they won't say shit. Bro, but if I say we having a protest, you know what I'm saying? They'll break the party up for some party shit, but not for a protest.
Anyway. They adjust the rules when it's a black thing anyway. Like for example, I'm in a golf league, right? I'm not going to say the golf course because I don't want to mess it up for the league I'm in, but you know how, have you ever been golfing, bro?
You said you ain't going to mess it up.
I ain't gonna mess
we in Muskegon? There ain't too many golf leagues.
But our golf league is over in the suburban area, man. You know, listen. Fuck it. I said Chase Hammond. We was up at Chase Hammond, and this what happened.
Man, don't even do it if it's gonna be wild. Just let it go.
Nah,
keep your golf membership.
When you golf in the league, they don't allow people to take off like regular golfers to take off and golf in front of a league, right?
Right.
But for some reason, the ranger thought it was okay to send a dude and his girlfriend out in front of our league right before we was finna start. And everybody had, they wanted to have something to say, but not confront the ranger, and they didn't want me to confront the ranger either.
Right.
And there was only one excuse as to why the hell he thought it was okay to send a couple a fucking golf date out in front of us.
Okay.
And it's because we was the black league. Fuck these black dudes. You feel me? Fuck. Oh, it's just a black league. Go ahead. And I'm like, bro, you're not supposed to do that shit.
Wait.
It's an all black golf league. So the white man decided
it's an all black golf league in Muskegon, though.
It's an all black golf league golfing at Chase Hammond in North Muskegon.
In North Muskegon.
It's the golf
That's
course.
Dope.
So the thing is
wait.
Some of these guys
hold on, man. Hold on. They show you how to do this shit. You got to relax sometimes.
You crazy, man.
Dude, who running the all black league? You don't gloss over stuff like that. People might want information on that, like who owns the black golf league and who running it.
I'm a guest in that black golf league, brought on by a player because I'm a good golfer. So
all right, but who's in charge of the black golf league?
You know,
because I know a kid from Muskegon Heights who started a black golf league, so I'm trying to figure out.
No. These are some pastors and stuff. I'm in there with It's
and if they own the league, they probably want to give you a drop. So I'm giving you an opportunity to give them a drop.
I don't know who owns the league though. The league is run by Chase Hammond. We paid you when you get a golf league, you pay a certain amount, right?
Right.
Start a golf league. Whoever that was that paid it, all I do is show up and pay my dues. I don't know any of these guys. A player brought me in, so I can't give them no drop.
Well, you did kind of with the Chase Hammond, but
with the Chase Hammond, yeah, I did give him the
drop.
I gave him the drop, but
I was just shouting out the black golf league because that's
right. But the information that you were saying, right? I didn't gloss over it. I didn't have it, so
right.
That's what I'm saying.
My bad. I'm trying to be like
you see how I did with
baby.
You? I went through all the details I could about you.
I was intrigued. I was like, wait, man, hold on.
No. And it's wonderful. It's it's a few pastors, like Reverend William Terry Anderson from Philadelphia Baptist over on Getty Street. He's in it. There's a few other guys, but I can't think of their names right now. But there's
hit that guy.
It's a good.
I know some guys in the hood that want to golf, man. They don't. You know what I'm saying? They just go.
It's a few guys out there, man.
That's fly.
I golfed against it was me and my brother against Anthony Sargent and somebody else.
See, I got Anthony Sargent.
You know Sargent? Yeah, he good, man. Dude got a swing on him.
That's what's up. My bad. I ain't trying to, we get back to it.
No, you had to think about golf. I was finna, and then, that is a great thing, though, that we got that, but they disrespected.
We talking about black people.
And I was upset about that, so
yeah.
I felt like don't disrespect ours just because it's ours.
Right. They was, they ain't gonna
we ain't gonna show up trying to play like in yours,
anybody else.
But it's our own, and treat ours like you treat your own.
Yeah.
And that's just how I feel.
Shout out today, to the Black Golf League.
Shout out. And when we get out there, today, I want to encourage everybody to just, like I said, be focused on what the actual reason we're there for is. We trying to stop violence that comes to us from our protectors. So I think that what we need to do is not come out there with a violent nature or any kind of violent attitudes where we want to be abusive towards each other or try to we don't want to encourage the abuse that could come from the police that's out there. At least let the speakers speak. Let the message get out, and then deal with all of that chaotic stuff later. Let's get the job done today. And I want to thank everybody who tuned in today.
You want to give them the info again?
Oh yeah, and the info. What is it? What is that address? Where it's at?
Hold on, give me a second. You can keep talking yours.
Listen. But today gonna be a big day. So I want y'all to all come out. As many people to come out as possible is better.
Yeah.
All nationalities. Don't think if you're not from over in that area, then you can't be over there. Or if you white, you shouldn't come out. This ain't just about one group of people, but this is in response to what they did and what they keep doing to one group of people.
That is important.
That is important.
It's Black Lives Matter, but we want everybody
to know that
understand that, to be out there. So don't think it's just like we squatting up on some all black people.
This ain't finna be
none. Been plenty of Grand Rapids. It was 50-50 out there.
Yeah, it was half and half. But that city is a big city.
Like I said, it is Black Lives Do Matter. It's 990 Terrace Street, Muskegon, Michigan. It's hosted by Zach Gray, Angie Rose Dean, Kelly Gooden, and Oh Lord, Lee Lasher K. Man, listen, somebody else. Leona, I think that's her name. Leona.
Hey, listen, but if you friends with any of them people on Facebook, get some information and
Yeah,
find
pop
out where
out
to
at
be.
pop
And
out
go
at
to the
them.
Buddy Mo podcast page because we're going to have all the information posted there. We're going to have a link to this, to the YouTube page where this will be aired at, and to the Buzzsprout page where you can just listen to the podcast or download it into your devices and things like that.
And we
So,
live out there. Let them know you know.
and we gonna be live out there with the cameras checking everything out. So make sure y'all tune in for all that. Hey, listen, Buzzsprout.com podcast players, Facebook.com Radio Mo. The Mo is spelled MAURADIOMAU. You got some links for them, bro?
YouTube, Audio Wave TV. Please like, comment, subscribe on all my joints. I got fire content on there. And then you can catch me on IG at Los the King.
Los the King.
Los underscore the King underscore and Audio Wave TV on there too. Juan Los Migos on Facebook if you into wild. That's my wild adult page.
You can trust this nigga. He's a doctor.
Yeah, I am a doctor. Welcome to Death Row. Man.
Holla at me. We out, y'all. Love. Thanks.